Did you know that trimming your hair doesn't actually make it grow faster? Hey everyone, it's your host here, and let's face it, in 2025, hair growth myths are everywhere. We see them online, we hear them from friends, and some of us have even fallen for them. It can be super frustrating to spend time and money on viral trends that simply don't work. That's why it's so important to understand the real science behind hair growth. Just like our bodies need the right nutrients and care to thrive, so does our hair. And trust me, as someone who went through med school, I know how important it is to separate fact from fiction, especially when it comes to our health and well-being. So today, we're diving deep into the biggest hair growth myths out there. We're going to bust those myths wide open with real science and expert-backed strategies that can actually make a difference. Get ready to transform your hair care routine with the truth. One of the oldest myths in the book is that trimming your hair regularly makes it grow faster. You know, the old "a-watched pot never boils" kind of thing. But here's the truth. Hair growth starts at the scalp, at the root, where those tiny cells are working hard to produce new hair shafts. Think of it like a factory. The factory floor is your scalp, and the hair strands are the products being made. Cutting the ends of the product doesn't make the factory work any faster, right? What trimming actually does is prevent split ends and breakage, which can make your hair look thinner and less healthy. When those split ends travel up the hair shaft, they can cause more damage, leading to breakage and that dreaded shorter length. So, regular trims are great for maintaining the health and appearance of your hair, but they won't magically speed up the growth process from the scalp. We've all seen those ads, shampoos, serums, and treatments that promise to magically transform your hair into a flowing mane overnight. But let's be real, folks. If there was a magic potion for rapid hair growth, we'd all be rocking Rapunzel-like locks by now. Wouldn't we? The truth is, while there are products that can support scalp health and minimize breakage, there's no magic bullet. Hair growth is a complex process influenced by genetics, hormones, and overall health. Instead of falling for those marketing gimmicks, focus on what truly matters, keeping your scalp clean and healthy, providing your body with the nutrients it needs, and treating your hair gently to prevent damage. Look for products with ingredients that have scientific backing for hair health, like biotin, keratin, and certain essential oils. Remember, consistency and a holistic approach are key. Ever notice more hair falling out during times of stress or after a period of unhealthy eating? That's not a coincidence. Just like any other part of your body, your hair needs the right fuel and a healthy environment to thrive. When we're stressed, our bodies produce hormones like cortisol, which can disrupt the hair growth cycle and even push hair follicles into a resting phase. This resting phase, known as telogen effluvium, can lead to excessive shedding and thinning. Similarly, a diet lacking in essential nutrients like protein, iron, zinc, and vitamins can deprive your hair of the building blocks it needs to grow strong and healthy. Imagine trying to build a house without enough bricks and mortar. It's just not going to be as strong or stable. So managing stress through techniques like exercise, meditation, or spending time in nature is crucial for healthy hair growth. And fueling your body with a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats provides the foundation for strong, vibrant hair. Understanding how hair actually grows can help us separate fact from fiction when it comes to those growth myths. Hair growth happens in a cycle, kind of like a well-choreographed dance with different phases. The first phase is anagen, the active growth phase where those hair follicle factories are working overtime. Most of our hair is in this phase at any given time, and it can last for several years. Then comes catagen, a short transition phase where the hair follicle shrinks and the hair shaft detaches from the blood supply. It's like the factory taking a little break to reset. Next up is telogen, the resting phase we talked about earlier. The hair follicle chills out and the hair strand is ready to shed. Don't worry, this is a normal part of the cycle. Finally, we have exogen, the shedding phase where the old hair says goodbye to make room for new growth. It's like the factory shipping out the finished product. Disruptions to this cycle, whether from stress, nutritional deficiencies, or other factors, can impact how much hair you shed and how quickly new hair grows. Let's talk about genetics and hormones, those powerful forces that play a major role in determining our hair type, color, and yes, even its growth rate. We all inherit a genetic blueprint from our parents, and that blueprint includes instructions for our hair follicles. Some people are genetically predisposed to have thicker, faster-growing hair, while others may have thinner hair or a slower growth cycle. And then there are hormones, those chemical messengers that can influence hair growth throughout our lives. For example, during puberty, our bodies experience a surge in hormones that can lead to thicker, faster-growing hair. But hormonal changes later in life, like those that occur during pregnancy or menopause, can also impact hair growth and lead to changes in texture or thickness. While we can't change our genes or completely control our hormones, we can certainly optimize our hair care routine and overall health to work with what we've got. It's a common belief that hair grows faster in the summer months. Maybe it's the sunshine, the longer days, or just the summer vibes. But is there any truth to this seasonal hair growth theory? While some studies have shown a slight increase in hair growth during the summer months, it's not as dramatic as many people believe. The truth is, our hair growth cycles are influenced by a complex interplay of factors, including genetics, hormones, and overall health, as we've discussed. Seasonal changes can have a subtle impact, but they're not the primary drivers of hair growth. So, don't go overhauling your hair care routine based on the calendar. Instead, focus on those consistent, science-backed habits that support healthy hair growth year-round. You've probably heard the advice to brush your hair 100 strokes a day for healthy, shiny locks. It sounds like a simple enough tip, right? But the truth is, excessive brushing can actually do more harm than good. Think of your hair like a delicate fabric. Too much brushing can cause friction, breakage, and damage to the hair shaft. While gentle brushing can help distribute natural oils from the scalp down the hair shaft, which is definitely beneficial, turning it into a marathon brushing session can backfire. Instead of focusing on the number of strokes, prioritize gentle detangling with a wide-toothed comb or a brush specifically designed for your hair type. Start at the ends, working your way up to the roots to avoid snags and breakage. Let's clear up the confusion about split ends once and for all. Split ends occur when the protective outer layer of the hair shaft, called the cuticle, wears away, leaving the inner layers vulnerable to damage and breakage. While split ends themselves don't actually stop hair growth at the root, they can contribute to the appearance of shorter hair over time. Think of it like this. Imagine a rope fraying at the bottom. The rope itself is still the same length, but the frayed ends make it look shorter and less tidy. Regular trims are essential for preventing split ends from traveling up the hair shaft and causing further damage. By keeping those ends clean and healthy, you'll minimize breakage and maintain your hair's length. Blow drying has gotten a bad rap over the years, often portrayed as the arch nemesis of healthy hair. While it's true that excessive heat styling can lead to damage and breakage, blow drying itself isn't necessarily the villain. In fact, when done correctly with the right tools and techniques, blow drying can be a safe and effective way to style your hair. The key is to use a low heat setting, keep the dryer moving to avoid concentrating heat in one spot, and always apply a heat protectant spray beforehand. And here's a surprising fact. In some cases, blow drying can actually be less damaging than air drying, especially for those with curly or textured hair. Air drying can cause the hair shaft to swell, leading to more friction and breakage. Now that we've busted those hair growth myths, let's focus on what truly matters: adopting evidence-based habits that support healthy hair growth from the inside out. First and foremost, prioritize scalp care. A healthy scalp is the foundation for healthy hair growth. Exfoliate regularly to remove buildup, massage your scalp to stimulate blood flow, and choose gentle, sulfate-free shampoos that won't strip away essential oils. Next, nourish your body with a nutrient-rich diet. Just like any other part of your body, your hair needs the right building blocks to thrive. Incorporate plenty of protein, iron, zinc, biotin, and vitamins A, C, and E into your meals. Remember the mind-body connection? Chronic stress can wreak havoc on your hair growth cycle, so find healthy ways to manage stress, whether it's through exercise, meditation, spending time in nature, or connecting with loved ones. Treat your hair gently, avoiding harsh brushing, tight hairstyles, and excessive heat styling. Use a wide-toothed comb for detangling. Opt for protective hairstyles when possible, and always apply a heat protectant spray before using hot tools. Finally, protect your hair from environmental damage. UV rays, chlorine, and pollution can all take a toll on your hair's health. Wear a hat when you're out in the sun, rinse your hair thoroughly after swimming, and consider using hair care products with antioxidants to combat free radical damage. Healthy hair growth is a journey, and embracing natural homemade beauty routines can make it even more rewarding. Forget the quick fixes. Nature has plenty of secrets to share, and there's no overnight miracle. Stick with those science-backed natural habits we explored today. Be patient with your progress and celebrate every small win along the way. If you love discovering natural and homemade beauty tips, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for more myth-busting, science-based beauty content. Don't forget to share this video with friends who love natural beauty as much as you do, and let's all grow and glow together, naturally.